because today I'm going to try my best not to fall asleep as we make our armature for a model. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Alrighty then. Let's get back our reference image up just by clicking the eyeball over here. We're going to take a good look at it. See if it matches to the preferred amount. I really want to get my model spot onto the reference, so I'm gonna go over here with alright, so I'm gonna go into edit mode, gonna hit numpad 1 to get to that view, and just try and make this a bit close to the reference, just pushing this in. These little edits are fine. The ones that you don't really want to be engaging with right now is adding a lot of vertices when really should have got the mesh to a pretty good, nice point by now. So little movements like that is fine. It's not going to ruin anything. Just you can lose a lot of the shape when you're messing with things sometimes. So let's get that back. Seems good to me. And this is matching up nicely. Alrighty. Go to object mode. Hit save. Control save. And let's just take a quick look. Alright. Gonna go into here. Gonna go into modifier properties. Gonna go to mirror, hit that arrow down there, and hit apply. What else have we got? Eyebrows. Got that mirror on. Let's apply it. Eyelashes, mirror on again. Let's apply that. Head, mirror on, apply that. Pupils, mirror, apply. Teeth. Oh, actually, let's turn off the head for a second. Oh, okay. If your teeth look like this and they have that weird shape in the middle, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to edit mode. We're gonna grab this, turn proportional editing off, and snap it back to the middle. This is what happens when you apply the subdivision before the mirror. It goes all weird. Make sure to push these to the center. And double check there's not a face here. Should be good. And that's another thing we should paint, actually, the teeth and the tongue. I completely forgot about them. But it's fine though, we can do that now. So anyway, we can apply this mirror if we just go to object mode. Mirror, apply, and the tongue. Mirror, apply. Let's double check. These look good to me. Alright, I'm just going to go straight into texture paint for these. Let's get this sorted out. So select this color, something a bit more red and darker. Slap that on there. Oh, the strength is down. Oh, and I'm on overlay. Okay. Don't do that. Put the strength up and make sure your brush is on mix. I was wondering why it was so red. Should just be this bottom edge here. I believe. Yeah, it should just be that. And a little bit down the middle there. Should be right. Select this. Gonna bring it close to the middle. And some more white. Gonna blend that out in a moment. Image, save. Go to the teeth, modeling. Oh wait, no, UV editing. Hit A to select it all. Texture paint. Now these should be the right way, but let me just double check. So I'm gonna select this color actually, and then something a little bit close to blue and a little bit darker. Okay, that is the right way. Just going across the top edge. And the bottom edge too. Should be good enough. Image, save. I'm gonna throw this in Critter and blend it. Alrighty. Get this blur. Do this kind of thing, get that edge. This highlight you don't really want to see, so blur that out as much as you can. I just want it to be very subtle, and this edge, I want it to be soft. So soften that out. Seems good to me. And these as well. Just soften it all up. Save. Then back to Blender. So here, image, reload. It's a lot better. And tongue looks better too. A little too dark on that edge. Still. So I'm gonna select this medium color and go over it with that strength on. Just to lighten it up because it's a bit too dark. Can select this light color too. Do that kind of thing. Seems good to me. Image, save. Still have that strength pressure on. Just going across these edge. Oh, I know why that's not working. Need to go to this layer to draw on it first for it to work. There we go. I'm gonna turn the teeth off for a moment. And that is actually good. It's actually good. Oh yeah, applying mirror modifiers. Okay, so teeth, tongue, pupils, head, eyelashes, eyebrows. Alright, the pupils I'm gonna leave alone. The head, teeth, tongue, I'm gonna do this. So select the teeth, select the tongue with your left mouse click, and then Control, select the teeth, Control, select the eyelashes, Control, select the eyebrows, and then at the very last, Control, select the head. Alright, so orange, 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 yellow. Control, you get your mouse, put it in this area here, Control J, and that'll join it all. Everything except the pupils. Okay, so let's go into let's go into edit mode so you can see what I'm doing, and we want to make sure this mirror here is on. X-axis mirror editing. Now I'm gonna hit 1 and hit 2 to bring it down. I'll zoom in a bit. Gonna bring these parts of the eyelashes back with proportional editing on. So just moving it in the Y direction like this, just a little bit. Just to bridge that gap. Okay. I'm also gonna select all of this with A. I'm gonna go over here to Object Data Properties. I'm gonna press the plus button here. and rename that H-E-A-D, head, with a capital H. And then we're going to click this assign. Now to double check that it is assigned, you're going to hit deselect and then you're going to hit select. And if everything selects, you can even do this, make sure everything is selected, deselect, select, then you've assigned it, right? So that should make things a bit easier. Now we're going to go to object mode, we're going to click on these pupils, we're going to go to modeling. No, you can go to modeling, but I'm going to go to edit mode instead of modeling. Just so you can see my screencast keys. So we're going to click on this eye here. Gonna hit L to select linked. And if you were the model and you looked out of this eye, that'd be your left eye. So it's this model's left eye. You have to name it as if you were the model, because that is just the industry standard, and it's going to be like that for a lot of software that you're going to be using, so just do it. So we're going to do 2 pluses here. We're going to name the first one left eye. So capital L, left, and then lowercase e I. And then we're going to go here, and to rename it, I just double click on the left eye, like that. Exactly like this. And then we're going to click this one, we're going to hit assign, going to click this one, we're going to hit assign. Going to hit deselect on that one to make sure it's working. Going to go here, select. We're going to do the same for this eye. Going to put plus twice, name this one right eye, and this one right eye, like that. Hit assign, make sure it's assigned properly, and this one too, and you're good. So that's the pupils and the head. This should make everything else a lot easier. Just hit save. I'm gonna go to object mode now. Gonna finally add that armature. We can turn off the reference images because you don't need them at the moment, and also save. Going to add an armature and add a single bone. This, we're going to put the X location at 0 and hit enter. Alright, so this bone, if we go to edit mode, should look a bit like this. We're gonna go to object properties, and we're gonna open viewport display right here, and we're gonna hit in front, and we're gonna hit wire. Should also show in object mode as the wire, I think. Yeah, okay. So hit wire. So edit mode. This we're gonna grab in the Z direction, so G and then Z. Gonna drag it down. So it's like about there. Gonna select this with your select, whether that's right click or left click. I'm doing right click, you might have to do left click. So we're gonna hit G and then we're gonna hit Z to bring this right down to about there. Now this, we're gonna name it, gonna go into bone here, gonna name this head. Gonna go to object mode, go to armature, hit Control A, apply all transformations, apply rotation and scale. We're gonna hit Shift A, which will spawn your bone here. We're gonna put the head X at 0, and we're gonna put the tail X at 0. You can click that and grab in the Z direction. I'm gonna put it here, I believe. I'm gonna grab the top circle with your select, whether that's right click or left click. Grab in the Z direction and stop it where the waist goes in, about there. We're gonna hit E to extrude. I'm gonna hit Z to snap it in this direction, and we're gonna stop it about there, and then extrude again in the Z direction, a bit about there, extrude again in the Z direction, so a bit about that. So this we're gonna name hips. Exactly like this. Capital H-I-P-S. This one we're gonna name spine. Capital S-P-I-N-E. This one we're gonna name chest. C-H-E-S-T with capital C. This one we're gonna name neck. N-E-C-K. Capital N. Here's another thing we're gonna do. Gonna select the head. Gonna select the neck. Control P. Control P to make parent and connected. There you go. We're gonna hit numpad 3 to look at it in this direction. And we're gonna move these. So this, I'm gonna bring it further up. So grab in the Z direction to here. This, grab in the Z direction to here. Grab in the Y direction to pull it back. This, grab in the Y direction. Grab in the Y direction. Grab in the Y direction. Like this. So this is meant to be your spine. I'm gonna bring that back a little bit so it doesn't curve too much. Should look like that. Alright, now we're gonna add some more bones. So, okay, so Shift A. This we're gonna press G, grab that, put that here. G to grab, put it at the knee. Now in VRchat, if this is at an angle, VRchat will adjust it so it's straight up and down. So if your model is doing a super wide stance with which she shouldn't be, then it's fine to have that at an angle. But because my model is standing kind of neutrally, I'm gonna try and avoid having any major angles here. So I'm gonna try and straighten this up. So I'm gonna go to bone over here, bone properties. Gonna copy this and paste it here. I'm gonna put the roll back to 0. Grab to in the X direction and have it like that. Gonna grab this, hit E to extrude, and bring that down to the ankle. E to extrude, bring that down to about here on the foot, and we're gonna press numpad 3. Gonna grab in the Y direction, bring this back, just the whole entire bone, bring it back, and this point here, grab in the Y direction, put it at the ankle. It's okay if this is sticking out a bit, it's completely fine. Gonna actually bring this down a bit, so grab in the Z direction, grab in the Y direction, and in the Z, bring it down, and E to extrude. I'm just gonna extrude this straight out, slightly past the tip of the toes. Now for names. This, remember, you need to pretend you're the model. This is the left leg. Gonna name that left leg with a capital L for left. Here, left knee. No, it sounds a bit weird, but trust me, this is just how it goes. Left ankle. And this one here, left toe. Oh, and remember, when you type in the name, press enter afterwards too. You need to press enter so it will save the name. Don't just type it and then click off, because then it will go back to the default name, which is bone 0. whatever it is. We need some more bones. So we're gonna deselect with double tap A and hit Shift A. Alrighty. Grab that, put that here. Grab that, put that here. Now her shoulders are pretty square, so this is something else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and have that bend there. And hit numpad 3. Actually, before I do that, select this, then numpad 3. I'm gonna try and line these up, so just hit G and try and line this up. And also, this whole thing is super far back, so grab in the Y direction. You can also just turn on this wireframe. Yeah, wireframe, to see where it is about. If the other bones are in the way, here's what you do. Select them and hit H to hide. You can see a bit better where it is. Now that's in a good place. I'm gonna hit Alt H to unhide. Select this. E to extrude right at the elbow. E to extrude at the wrist. E to extrude again. Now I am gonna hide the rest of these because they are kind of in the way. This, you need to bring it back. So grab in the Y direction and bring it back. It is better to have this not be completely straight, because then the program is gonna have a much easier time reading it. Grabbing this in the Y direction just a little tiny bit. Alright, time to name them. So this is the left shoulder. This is the left arm. Left elbow. Left wrist. Trust me, name these correctly. It is going to save you a lot of hassle. More bones. Shift A. What you can also do is just hit S to scale this down. Grab that, put it here. Grab this, put it there, right at the bend. Right at the bend and in the middle of the finger too. Go grab in the Y direction. Hit numpad 3, grab in the Y direction. That seems about right. This, grab, Y, move it over. Alright, so this, I'm gonna Shift D to duplicate and then hit Y, pull it out. Shift D, Y, Shift D, Y. Grab in the X direction, this one too. Grab in the X direction. This, grab Y, grab Y. Now these are all in the wrong place. Let's try and sort them out from here. Grab in the Z direction. You're gonna have to go around a lot, but what might help is hiding as many bones as you can so you can see what you're doing better. Grab in the Z direction. This seems a little too high up, both of these two. Grab in the Z direction. You just want to try have it centered in the middle of the finger as best as you can. You might have to go back and forth a little bit. And it is important to get these bones in the right place, otherwise the bend will be strange. That doesn't seem like it's forward enough. I'm just going to grab that in the X direction. The rest seem okay. Alright, Shift A. Scale that down, grab it, scale it down. Now this one is definitely a weird one. I'm gonna take that and put it here. The whole thing. Bring it forward. Now why the thumb is so weird is the bone is not going to start here. Because if you do check your thumb, like this whole area moves. So you'd have to treat it like this whole area was the thumb. This whole area here is the bottom base, and then the middle and the top. You just have to keep an eye on that. You just don't want it too close to the center either. Because again, you don't want to have a weird bend going on. So this seems okay. So, names. This is going to be the thumb. Index finger. The capital I. Middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Now, again, get these names right. So thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Alright, so select the ends of these. With Shift, select more than one. Gonna hit E to extrude, and then hit X. So it goes straight out. Gonna select these ones, grab in the X-axis, bring them out. Alrighty. Grab in the Z-axis. Straighten them out a bit. Alrighty. Gonna do that one more time. Grab. Oh wait, not grab. E to extrude. And then X. Gonna bring them down. So grab in the Z direction, grab in the Y, grab in the Y. Yep, this is getting very messy. So gonna select that with L, H to hide. Try and get this little finger looking alright. Looks good to me. Let's see. This one doesn't actually look too bad. That scared the daylights out of me. Oh my god. Who on earth is setting off fireworks? Alright, that finger looks good to me. I'll hide. This one actually looks good too. Numpad 1. Extrude and extrude again for the thumb. Go in the Y direction. This one too. And it's okay if this doesn't curve around perfectly. It can stick out, it's fine. Just try and make sure this is all in the middle of the finger. That's the main, your main concern. Getting this in the middle. Now that also looks good to me. Alright, so I'll hide. Now because you named it like that, it should be thumb 001, thumb 002. And same for these. Now that we're here, we'll make some subtle edits to these names. Thumb 0 underscore L. Thumb 1 underscore L. Thumb 2 underscore L. Next finger 0 underscore L. 1 underscore L. 2 underscore L. If you've gone up to 3, you've done something wrong. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. And that's L with a capital. Alright. So 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Yeah. Alright, that's great. Now you've got that, let's connect them, let's link them. So we're gonna shift, click that, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, and then lastly we click the wrist, Control P, make parent, keep offset. Should look like that. We click the shoulder and then we shift, click the chest, Control P, keep offset. We click this leg and then we shift click the hips, Control P, keep offset. Right, let's do these eyes. And yes, you need to add bones to the eyes, even though that sounds cursed. So just save. I'm gonna do numpad 3 to get to the side view. Click this. E to extrude in the X direction, in the Y direction, and just bring it to about where the pupil is, just behind it, about there. And then we go to bone, and then we go to relations, and then we untick connected. Should be able to move that freely. Okay. Gonna hit 1, numpad 1 I mean, and then press G to grab. And move it down here, right where the pupil is. This, we're gonna name it left eye. Exactly how we did name this pupil, left eye. Now, okay, we're gonna click this. We're gonna hit extrude in the Z direction. Gonna click this bone and we're gonna uncheck connected. I'm gonna hit G to grab and put it there. About there. I'm gonna scale it down. We're gonna name that left eye, like that, without the space in the middle. I'm gonna go to 1, grab that in the X direction, move it over like that. Those are your most important bones and they should all be connected. So now we go to select lasso. I'm going to select this half and not the middle. So you should have all the hands, all the leg, and the eye selected. And then we go to Armature and we go to Symmetries. So left eye, right eye, right eye, left eye, left shoulder, right shoulder. Should be like that for everyone. These will be the opposite. Instead of underscore L, it'll be R underscore R. That is it for making an armature. It's not rigged yet, but we have made an armature for this model. Gonna hit save, go to object mode. Back to here. All done. Alright, I'll see you in the next lesson where we are gonna spend a very long time adding weight paint to this, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure it goes by as quickly and smoothly as possible. So, thanks everyone for coming to the lesson. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to post your work down below, as usual. And thank you for coming to class. Farewell.